Live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Ace Podcast. My name is FDS, and I'm with my co-host today, the Okada of the podcast, Ness.
You're goddamn right I am.
Fucking hell. Okay, for those wondering why I'm calling him that this episode, and just for this episode, for the first 10 minutes, I will call him the Okada of the podcast, because fucking LIJ won World Tag League. Why?
Which also we had a bit of a bet on I believe Friday, Saturday night, one of those days where I came up with like 13 stipulations for like each of us, and we each only agreed on 2. So his was that something call me the Okada.
I have to call you Emperor Nessie Daddy or some shit.
Emperor King Daddy Ness or some shit.
King Emperor Daddy Ness until Wrestle King. I'm gonna forget that.
You don't have to do that.
That's just kind of gay, man. And I don't swing that way.
It sounded funny at the time.
Yeah. Anyway. Is that your mic or my mic? I can't tell.
Probably my mic. You know how terrible my mic is.
Oh yeah, true. Anyway, so World Tag League Finals were today, and let's talk about the B block and A block. So A block was won by Los Ingobernables definitively because they had 10 points, I believe, at the end, over like everyone else who had 8. And then B block was solved by a tiebreaker when God, War Machine, and KS all tied with 10 points. But since God beat the other 2 teams, they advanced to the finals, and that was World Tag League. LIJ finals were LIJ versus God, and the winners were LIJ.
Which somebody spoiled for me. Thank you, Friel dear.
Fuck you. Anyway, it really doesn't matter, because I don't know. I think this is a really stupid decision, to be honest. Because now you're just taking another title match off the fucking Wrestle Kingdom card.
I think they're gonna drop it on like the Road to Tokyo Dome shows.
I mean, I think they have to. Otherwise, what the fuck are you gonna do?
I don't know.
I mean, who are the number 1 contenders technically? I guess you could say God do deserve a match for the 6-man belts after they only lost because Loa got put through a table and Bushi misted both of them.
Yeah.
So it's like it's hard to say which who deserves title match, because then there's Death Juice who beat LIJ in the tournament. And who else? Let me take a look. Hold on. Because the Death Juice could find a partner, maybe Cobb, maybe I don't know, someone. You also got Suzuki. You can have Suzuki Gun go for it, but then that's unlikely because Minoru is, of course, he's never a point champion, and he's defending against Goto at Wrestle Kingdom for some reason. I don't know why. That's kind of. I've been talking to Tamara about it. He says Ishii would have been a better option. I don't know if I agree with that, but I think it works as well.
I think in many match situations, Ishii would be a better situation or option.
Yeah. I think the issue is we have to work out whether or not what's gonna happen to WK now, because I think we both deep down thought that God was gonna win this, and then when LIJ won, it was kind of a shock because we were like,
at the beginning, I wanted Death Juice to win because I thought it'd be kind of funny. But
yeah, definitely.
As they were doing because at first I thought it was like gonna be the jobber team or whatever, but as like the tournament progressed, they were actually getting like really big wins and really like good matches, and I was like,
oh yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
And I want them to win. But in my heart, I truly wanted LIJ to win because they're the hottest thing in wrestling right now.
I agree with that, but the fact is they gave both of their major heavyweight tournament wins to LIJ. They gave the G1 to Naito, and now they're giving the World Tag League to Evil and Sonata.
Clean sweep.
Yeah, you basically now have you have Bushi now, who's just kind of sitting there though. So what's the point of him being around now?
Bushi's a jobber. It doesn't matter.
I know, but he's still a member of LIJ.
Like, I don't know. Why do they have... Because LIJ is kind of, like, weirdly lopsided. Because you have that he had three heavyweights and two junior weights.
I think the
So
prediction was it was going to become 4 heavyweights and 2 junior heavyweights. Because I think they were going to. A lot of people were saying, "Oh yeah, Jay White's going to join Los Ingobernables de Japón, and he's going to interfere in the World Tag League Finals." And he didn't, and he didn't even show up tonight. Someone else did. We'll get to that in a minute. But I think the finals are a very odd choice. The match itself, it was a 4 star match. It was like it was hey, that's pretty good. It's not great. It wasn't great.
yeah,
Um, I think though they need to work. I think I would be more invested with God with if God had won because in this case I feel like I as much as I do think Lij, yeah, they're a great team. Them having the 6 man belts was really kind of what they were really good at, and I think that's gonna need to they're gonna have to drop those if they're taking on KES at WK.
yeah. I think maybe they should have established them more as a two-man tag team
Oh,
instead of like,
definitely. Yeah.
because like you can't deny they work really well as a team with like just with three people. However,
Yeah, because you have Bushi in there, who's like the high flying. He brings in the high flying offense into it. You have Evil, who's like the bruiser, and then you have Sonata, who's like the technical master. And you take away Bushi, you lose a lot of the high flying offense. And the match, I'm gonna say this about God versus Lij, it was very slow. It was very slow, and it like I look back to Sonata versus Tamatonga, the G1 this year, and you see exactly how fast those two were going in that match. And that match was really exciting and very entertaining. And you compare it to this, and you're like, I'm wondering, did Evil and Tonga Angaloa drag this down?
well, like I don't think it was. I don't know what to say there. I don't think they dragged it down. I think maybe it was like just trying to put on a basic tag team match. Like they weren't really, because both men can work very fast despite like their size. Not saying they're big men, but they can work very fast. This match was kind of just slow and there and just like, and I don't know.
Yeah, I think it did disappoint in the long term. I think they could have done a lot more with it. And yeah, it's not great.
I think maybe they were kind of phoning it in a little bit.
Mm, yeah. Fale and Bushi's spots in the match as well. That was kind of, I was just a bit, yeah, that was just not really my thing. My cup of tea. What do you think of that?
I don't care. Like I always during the tournament I would compare to the G1 because it's pretty much the G1's little sibling.
Yeah.
In the G1, it starts off fucking like a shotgun. Like it's just going. Everybody's put
Oh
on
yeah, like
fantastic
fucking.
matches.
I mean, the same thing can be said about this tournament though, because you had, if you compare the first 2 matches for both World Tag League and then G1, you have the first match in G1 was the first big match in G1 was Ibushi versus Naito, and then this year was Death Juice versus Lij.
Yeah, but like as soon as you get into like maybe the team nights, mostly like with G1, once you get towards the middle, people are getting tired. It like you can see it starting to take effect on them, and like they aren't. It kind of starts. You kind of start getting numb to it. Like at
Yeah,
first,
right.
it's like I want to put on, have my like spot as a have the best matches of this card, or the tournament, whatever. And then as soon as you get to the towards the middle and even the end, it's like I'm just tired now.
Yeah, but even then, you look at the G1 finals this year, and even the semifinal matches. Oh, the semifinal matches in quotes. Those were 2 very high-paced, high-intensity. Those were three intensity, high-paced matchups, and then you compare them to these matches.
Well,
It
yeah.
was, yeah. I mean, Yano Ishii, that was pretty good. Goto versus Evil was just a bit. Versus Evil and Sonata was, it was alright.
I think maybe the unpredictability of the tournament kind of made up for like the match quality because they had some really good matches this year.
They
But
did. They
like
have.
I believe maybe it was more of a spectacle. Like the man, what's gonna happen more than actually watching it. Kind of made it more entertaining.
Yeah. So then we have to think if they're gonna drop the 6 man belts. I'm guessing the most logical answer right now, I would say, would be God and Fale. Looking at it, if you look at it from
I think maybe they're gonna drop it to Taguchi, somebody from Taguchi Gun or Taguchi
The thing
Japan.
about that is, I mean, you could have Funky Death Juice, which was the idea we came up with, but
The greatest
I
idea.
think yeah, the greatest idea from this fucking podcast. And what I'm thinking is, Fale and God is the most likely scenario because of the fact that Bushi and Fale interfered in the World Tag League finals, and Lij didn't win World Tag League cleanly, so they might have to have a match for something, and they can't have for for like that. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So I think they may like drop it to Bullet Club because they really don't usually do heel versus heel
that's the
that
thing
much.
though. Did Bullet Club turn face today?
I don't know. If they turn face, then it's like, all right, then what's the point of Bullet Club, really?
No, no, because let's look at it. Let's look at this. So we'll talk about what else happened at the other big thing that happened at World Tag League. Um, so Kenny Omega after his the Elite versus Roppongi 3K, um, Jericho vignette played, and then the lights went out. The lights came back up. Jericho was behind him. Omega turned around, and then Jericho hit a code breaker while Kenny was holding the belt, and he started bleeding everywhere. And he really got a very babyface response. And it was and they were very, and you could even say that God, they were acting a lot more babyface in the match, even though they went for chairs and they went for the tables, but they weren't being like heelish. They were still being baby faces. It's like,
I guess it's just coming like when I said if they turn face, then what's the point of Bullet Club? Because coming from like I started watching right as like Bullet Club was starting up, and like in New Japan at the time, that was fucking revolutionary. They were the heels from 2013 to even now. They're still some of the biggest heels. And so like when you turn something from heel to face after being used to being heel for so long, it's kind of like I don't know like how to feel about it.
yeah, I know what you mean. It's very odd that if they are going to turn Bullet Club face, or are they just going to break off the Elite from Bullet Club and finally do that? But that's the big question. So Jericho showing up though, that's another thing we got to talk about. That was very unexpected for me. What do you think about that?
I thought it was unexpected for me as well. I thought he was gonna like mostly be through vignettes, and then as soon as he gets to Wrestle Kingdom, then he'll show up. I didn't know he'll actually show up.
I don't think anyone thought he'd be on the road to the Tokyo Dome. So when he actually showed up here tonight and then actually attacked him, and I guess they're getting Don Callis involved in this storyline because he got code breaker by Jericho, and then yeah.
Everything's made better with the Jackal.
I mean, I think it really shows where when they started coming up with the idea, because if you remember a few months back, Omega, Jericho, and Callis, they did a podcast from Winnipeg, and that's where they started talking about all this fantasy booking and stuff. So you think maybe that's where they came up with the idea for the storyline and pitched it to New Japan.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hold
I
up, hold up,
mean,
wait one gosh darn second. Okay,
yeah.
so what if Don Callis, alright, Kenny Omega, or the Elite break away from the Bullet Club,
All
Don Callis
right.
becomes their new manager, new Truth Commission,
Truth Vision. All right, his old stable.
WWF,
Oh,
Kirkin.
yeah. It's been a while, man. I don't watch that much old stuff in the
My joke
WWE.
went, my joke went from.
Yeah, over my head. I don't watch a
I'm
lot of
sorry.
old WWF.
I'm talking to the two people maybe who are listening to this, and also to you. I'm sorry if my output from this episode is shit. I just woke up.
I mean, to be fair, I'm really tired too because I'm about to go to sleep. But yeah.
So you
So
have one of us
overall,
waking up, one of us about to go to bed. Like
this
this
is
is
the
rough.
best time of day. Oh Jesus! I mean, yeah, it's so all right. Altogether, let's talk about World Tag League. It was a decent tournament. Obviously not as good as G1, but it had a lot of good standout matches. It was very unpredictable and it stressed the fuck out of me.
And also it helps build up a lot of new really good tag teams.
so I
Okay.
know that. So I was
Hey.
moving my mic a bit. I was just adjusting it. So yeah. Okay, keep going. Okay, hold on a second. Let me fix this. You keep talking.
It helped build up a lot of really good new tag teams, which New Japan Pro Wrestling super needs because the tag team division in especially the heavyweights, even probably even more so in the junior weights,
Okay, I think I'm
there's
good.
like it's
Yeah.
thin as hell.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, the tag team divisions in New Japan are like the smallest I've ever seen.
It's like heavyweight is maybe three people you can actually win, and then in even in like the junior heavyweights, it's one honestly.
I mean, it's not like you. Well, I mean, there's two. There's two. You got Roppongi 3K and you got the Young Bucks. And that's it.
Yeah, but like, do you honestly think that Roppongi 3K can match up against the Young Bucks?
Oh, definitely not. No, no, no. I mean, the tag divisions have really they've gotten so much smaller and they've just kept getting smaller because you had Guns and Gallows gone, you had Red Dragon gone. For some reason Motor City Machine Guns aren't showing up anymore. That's weird. They really should be going back to New Japan soon. And then you had fucking Roppongi Vice, and they're gone. I mean, yeah, you got Roppongi 3K now, but yeah, and then you
Like
had Funky Future
the only
gone.
constant person other than the Young Bucks in the junior tag team division was Rocky Romero, and now he's more of a manager.
I mean, yeah, but you still got a team in there, I guess. So that's about it. That's the problem, though. They are really limiting their tag division so much. And like, if you look at fucking the heavyweight tag division, you had 3 teams dominating the entire scene for pretty much the whole year.
They were just passing it around, and then teams would get like created, win the titles, win it, like lose it back a month later. It was like
All right, let's look at look. Let's take a look at the tag champs this year. Let's take a look at the IWGP heavyweight tag champs this year. Well, just overall. So obviously this year it started with God holding the tag belts, right?
yeah.
And then you had them lose it at Wrestle Kingdom to Chaos, Ishii and Yanu. That one had a little bit of history to it because they used to be in Great Bash Shield together. Then you had Tenkozy come back. Then you had War Machine enter division. Then you had God win them back for like 20 days, lose them back to War Machine. Now KES are champs.
It's like it kind of reminds me of the junior tag team division because it was like Young Bucks were like Roppongi Vice, then Young Bucks, then some other team, then Young Bucks again, then Ricochet forms a random team with Taguchi, wins them, loses it back to the Young Bucks.
Yeah, and then fucking they lose. And then, oh no, they lose it to, then they lose it back to them. And then Roppongi 3K come in, they win that, and it's just like, it's, yeah. I
Like
mean,
one thing
what is there
I
to
will say
say?
that WWE does better than New Japan is they have a kind of constantly strong tag team, at least as of now.
I know, it's weird. Right now, WWE has one of the best tag teams in the world. That's the one thing that they're doing better than New Japan.
And it's like, yeah, maybe the match quality in WWE and New Japan way different, but it's like they still have tag teams that aren't like tag teams still have competitors even if they wrestle a few times.
Yeah. Let's go over the junior tag champs. You have Roppongi Vice to kick off the year. Then you have Suzuki-gun. Then you have Roppongi Vice again. Then you have the Bucks. Then you have Funky Future. Then you have 3K. Sorry.
You know, like
And that's the teams. And that's just like, yeah.
I think I'll put it somewhere in my my beginner's guide or whatever to New Japan, where it's like the tag team they have a lot of history behind it, but currently the divisions are kind of dying. But I think that this tournament was like, hopefully they can capitalize on this and like go forward, like having those tag teams.
Oh yeah, definitely. Even like the 2 Young Lion tag teams, like the Young Lion Mentor tag teams, that could be great. Desi, have you turned into a dog?
Nah, I'm outside with my dog. Come on, inside.
Okay.
Shit, my secrets have been revealed.
Oh no, Nessie's a dog! What?
Hashtag Nest Dog.
All right. But yeah, you also have like the third
This is
generation
terrible.
tag team. You have Tenkozy coming back, so you have two veteran teams. Then you have Fale and Owens, who did a decent team, the big man little man combo.
Like I kind of feel like sometimes they'll,
That's you.
if you just look at it, like you'll think that New Japan relies on veteran tag teams, but it's like no, they just don't have that many new tag teams.
Yeah, it's a very limited division. But it really doesn't have to be because you look at the World Tag League, you see all these tag teams that could be great, but then there's like they don't use them.
And they probably should, since like I'd love to see Death Juice win the championships, or like even Cobb and Elgin. Like
But then there's the thing of like who can be around all the time. Callahan obviously can't be around all the time. Hangman Page can't be around all the time. Cobb can't be around all the time. Elgin has to go away for a while now, and Chucky T can't be around all the time. So it's like yeah,
so
you limit the division, but still you have these other guys you can do.
so like I don't know, like the like you just said, the major conflict is the scheduling part. But I think like I don't know. It just kind of sucks.
It does suck. I think the division should be a lot better than it actually is right now, especially looking at what World Tag League was this year. It was pretty good.
And like you have some single stars who aren't doing anything, put them in a tag team.
Exactly. Like if you have like top stars who can't do anything right now, shove them in a tag team. It worked for Elgin. He's not doing anything right now, and him and Cobb, they did great. Although apparently
It worked
Elgin
with
doesn't like
worked with
Cobb.
Makabe.
Oh yeah, definitely. It worked great for Makabe. It worked good for Fale and Yujiro as well this year. And then you have Nagata and Nakanishi, the two veteran guys. You have Ishii and Yano.
Yano, yeah, it worked for them too.
Yeah. It's like they have these options, but they don't go with it. I don't know why. It's just such a waste of time.
It's kind of like the '90s, right? So with the '90s, it was like don't watch the heavyweights, just watch the junior weights, right?
Right.
Now
Yeah.
then like 2000s, it was like you don't just don't watch any of it. Now it's like watch the heavyweights, maybe watch the junior weights, just kind of ignore the tag team division.
Besides six-man tag teams, of course, because the six-man tag team divisions, although they don't happen that much, they're actually kind of exciting, and I do enjoy them every now and again.
And it makes sense when they pass the belt like around because they defend them so much, and also like it's not a normal tag match; it's three people, so things like can happen.
I'm sorry. Joe just said in chat, when we gonna get the team of Leo Tonga and Bone Soldier? The worst tag team in history.
Bone Soldier is like the man, my dude.
Dude, he got fired this year.
He did.
Yeah, he hasn't been wrestling for ages. He got fired this year, man. Oh shit.
I knew I missed him.
Mr. Juicy.
Mr. Juicy Robinson.
No. Do you know who Mr. Juicy is?
No.
He is okay. So Fale did a little tour down in Australia, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he added a new member into Bullet Club, and his name is Mr. Juicy.
Dear fucking god.
Actually, his technical name is Gino Gambino.
That's better.
Gino Gambino,
Baby.
Gino Gambino, baby.
It's Adam Cole's like entrance theme, like Gino Gambino, baby.
Mr. Juicy.
That's like a porn star name.
Nessie does stuff, Mr. Juicy.
Welcome to Brendan Dix Entertainment. We present Mr. Juicy. Wow.
Actually, wait. I got the best tag team in mind. Gino Gambino and Stephen Amell for Bullet Club. Yeah.
Steve.
Like it's so weird. It's so weird. All right. You know what? Let's go on to Let's move on
We have
to
limited. We
we
have
have
limited time.
yeah. Let's move on to Wrestle Kingdom 7. So last week we said we review Wrestle Kingdom 7, and I watched it, and yeah, it was interesting. Let me just get.
Actually, we said we were gonna review Wrestle Kingdom 2, which our review schedule is kind of weird. We're gonna do
All
one
right.
and two, then 7 to 11. But there were four match. Like the whole card had 8 matches, right? There were only four on New Japan World.
Oh yeah. Joe makes a good point. Bone Soldier is also a good porn star name.
Yeah, Bone Soldier.
Yeah. So let's talk about this. So the first match.
TTS Dick.
Yeah.
I like the awkward silence. Like, look what you did.
Okay, so let's look at the first match of the card. We had Captain New Japan, aka Bone Soldier,
Bone Soldier.
teaming in with his future Bullet Club faction member, Tama Tonga. This is pre-Bullet Club, by the way. Just thought you should know. It's pre-Bullet Club.
It's weird too.
Yeah, it's very weird. And then they faced Chaos, Jado, Ishii, and Yoshihashi. What do you think of this match?
It was eh.
I barely remember it.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It was just there. It was a
The only,
tag team
okay,
match.
do you know what the only thing I remember from this match is?
What?
It was Tama going to the top, going to the second rope, just yelling, "Woo!"
Yeah, I remember that. Where he was like, "Woo!"
That's the only thing I remember. It's
Tama was
just,
fucking weird when he's not like doing the Bullet Club thing.
it was very odd. And so he also had a CMLL belt with him.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He had the Jimmy Snuka pants on.
yeah, it was really weird. He looked really, really weird. It's like this guy is in one of the top tag teams in New Japan, and this is him back then.
Woo! Like a year before it started.
Yeah, no, less than a year, like a few months.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot they started like.
This is 2013.
Yeah, like, the first week.
This match was okay. I'm gonna give it a 3. It was nice. It was pretty.
I'll give it a 2 maybe.
Yeah, I think Chaos would have made more sense to go over, but like, yeah, it was okay.
Nothing.
Then there's this match. This match is really funny. Haruma Takahashi is in this match. Kushida's in this match. Taguchi's in this. The entire junior division of this year is in this match.
Don't forget Bushi. He's also in this match.
And Bushi's in there as well. It's such a weird match.
So the first one you had pre-Lij. I mean, pre-Bullet Club. This one you have pre-Lij.
Yeah, this is really weird.
You also have pre-Suzuki Gun later. No, actually, you have Suzuki Gun.
We have pre-Suzuki Gun, Bullet Club, more pre-Suzuki Gun, pre-Bullet Club, pre-Chaos. Just
It's just so weird.
It's just such a weird card. I mean, yeah, this match was decent. I remember it being. I'm gonna give this another 3. It wasn't too bad, and Haruma and Kushida in their first encounter, it gets a 3.
I'm getting it another 2. A lot of the early card I don't remember.
Oh, here's another match. Here we go. This one. Oh boy. Akibono, Manabu Nakanishi, MVP, and Strongman versus Chaos, Bob Sapp, fucking Minoru Suzuki's World Tag League partner, Toru Yano, and Yujiro Takahashi. Lazuka, yeah. So
don't remember this. Don't remember this match at all.
All I remember was one dude throwing other dudes into another dude. That's all I remember, and I remember I think MVP got the pin, or maybe it was Akibono, or maybe it was Strongman. I don't know.
Have you ever seen the movie Tropic Thunder?
Yeah, I have.
I'm a dude disguised as a dude disguised as another dude.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it in ages though, so it's like I'm blanking.
There's one point I watched it every day for a week, and it was amazing.
Yeah. So this match, it was interesting. Yujiro did the in-ring introductions first. Yeah.
And then like I remember that one guy, like I think he was a commentator. He just came down to the ring screaming into a headset.
Oh yeah, that guy. That was weird. That was really weird. I don't get that.
He like threw out his voice. Like he was like, "Togeda!"
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's go to the next match. This match I thought was it could have been better. Masato Tanaka versus Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, this match was pretty boring.
Can you tell me something? Did you know Tanaka was in Chaos?
Probably.
I mean,
No, I didn't.
because he came down to the ring with Yujiro, and apparently they were in Chaos together.
Yeah, I didn't know.
That was really weird. This is pre-Shelton joining Suzuki-gun, which is why he joined Suzuki in April of 2013. And it was
I
decent.
full-heartedly like expecting him to come out to the ring too. Ain't no
Stopping
me
me
now.
You can't ride with me. I'll give it to you. You can't ride with me. Ain't no stopping me. No.
No. I was like, where's his mama? Why is she coming down with him?
Somebody call my mom.
Mama.
It was a really disappointing match. Masato got the win with the sliding D. It was short. It was kind of boring.
The sliding D.
Yeah, another good porn star move. All right. So I give this a 3 again. Everything's been a 3 so far. It's just
everything's been, for you it's a 3, for me it's a 2.
all right. This match I enjoyed this match. KS versus Swords and Guns. Goto and Anderson.
Yeah, that's really good.
I liked this one. It was good. It was good. Yeah.
That motherfucker came out on a bike.
Nigga, that was the craziest shit. That was amazing. I'm like, wait, where's Archer?
There he is.
Oh shit! Okay.
They're both wearing stupid masks for some reason.
They better both do this at Wrestle Kingdom 11.
They better. They fucking better.
At 12. They better do this. It is better. They better do like a fucking crazy ass entrance. Like it was really weird, but it was cool.
Another thing, like with the Swords and Guns entrance. By the way, amazing name. Is that when Anderson went to do the machine gun thing, he was like off time, so like he was going for the gestures after like it was already done.
Yeah, I think this was before
like,
he kind of got more used to it.
So he was like, it was just weird. Yeah, he was like.
Also, Taka Michinoku was there. Didn't really do anything. Goto came in the ring with a sword. Anderson shot T-shirts into the crowd his whole entrance. It was a decent match. I'd give it a 4, 3.5 ish.
I give it a 3.
Yeah. Hey, that's pretty good.
The problem with this show is that like, so far it's not interesting. Like it really picks up towards like the end.
Yeah.
But it's not Wrestle Kingdom 1 bad. It's
of course not. I'm seeing Wrestle Kingdom 1. We have a rematch.
God damn, I forgot about this match.
What do you mean? This match was fine.
I forgot about it. I legit do not remember it.
Yuji Nagata versus Minoru Suzuki. Easy match.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were about the tag team match.
Oh no, we're talking about that later.
No, this is a really good match.
This match was good, yeah. I enjoyed it heavily. It was obviously not as good as their original match, so I'm gonna give it. What did I give it originally? I give it a 5.
I don't know. I think a 4.
I think I gave it a 4. I'll give it a 3 this time.
You gave the Wrestle Kingdom 1 match a 5.
Oh yeah, so this gets like a 4. This gets a 4. This gets like a 4. So Nagata, because they put on a decent match. It wasn't as good as their first match, but it was decent. Why the fuck was Taichi there?
It was that match with 5 years older.
And with Taichi there.
Yeah.
Why was Taichi there? Why was he there? Does Taichi know something about Suzuki, and that's why he can't kick him out of his stable? I think like that's
he has like pictures of him naked and shit.
Yeah, like he's actually like it's him like petting a puppy instead of kicking it. So like he's like, you ever let kicking out your stable? I'm releasing these to the public.
It's him in a sweater and shit, like a Bill Cosby, Mr. Rogers sweater.
Like he's with like his like a really nice like his girlfriend. He's just like chilling with a puppy, and they're like by a fireplace, and like Christmas music is playing, and it's all happy and stuff. And he's just like,
this is all in a picture.
And then like Suzuki's just like,
don't you fucking tell anybody.
Ever tell anyone about this, I will fucking kill you. And yeah. So then you have that match. I get a 4.
That gets a 4 for me too. It was, like I said earlier, it was a good match, but basically it was the Wrestle Kingdom 1 match, which was really good, but like 6 years older. Yeah,
definitely. And then you have this next match, which was really weird. Pre-Bullet Club Prince Devitt, Kota Ibushi, and Low Key.
This was a really good match.
It was good, but I fucking hate Low Key's attire.
Me too. it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Why the fuck are you wrestling in a suit? You don't wrestle in suits.
Like I have to imagine how fucking hot it is in there.
Like Vinnie Mac takes off his suit to wrestle. If you're not doing that, you're fucking stupid.
He shows up those big, bulging muscles, and he's just wrestling in a fucking suit.
And like, yeah, low key, it just looks really. I know his gimmick he's the Hitman, but like, it's just, it's dumb. It's dumb.
Bret Hart was the Hitman, and he wrestled in pink.
Yeah, it's so dumb. Yeah, this match was decent. I thought it was okay. I don't know how I feel about it. It was, I think Devitt won with a top rope Bloody Sunday to Ibushi,
Yeah, I think.
and that was interesting. It was an okay match. Wasn't great. Nothing special, really. I think I'd give it like a 3 or 4.
I give it about a 4.
Yeah, it's like it's pretty good, but it's not great.
Yeah.
Next up we have this thing that you forgot about. Tenkozy versus Keiji Muto and other
Not Chono, dude.
that dude who's not important, that no one knows who he is.
I think this is after. Okay, so the Wrestle Kingdom 1 match happened before Muto went on I almost said Kenta. Before Muto went on a career renaissance. This is kind of after it. Like,
Yeah.
that happened in 2010 or so. This is 2013.
I think the match was okay, and Muto did pretty decent. Tenkozy, they were probably the best part of the match. I thought it was a lot better than the Wrestle Kingdom 1 match. But
Yeah.
it really shouldn't have gone as long as it should have.
Nah. I
They
don't even remember. I
they took
remember
off-
none of this match.
they took off so much time off of Makabe versus Shibata and Nakamura versus this other dude to give this match and Suzuki versus Nagata more time.
Those are two of the best low-key matches of the show, and we can't remember who faced Nakamura.
Yeah.
We can't remember his name.
Sakura.
It doesn't matter.
I can't pronounce his name. It's so weird. But yeah, this match it was okay. 3. 3. All right. Next match. I love this match. I thought it was great. I loved this. It was fucking awesome.
Shibata and Makabe.
Shibata and Makabe. I loved this
Holy
match so
fucking
much.
shit.
This was the best match on the card. I don't give a fuck what happens with Tanahashi versus Okada. This was better than that.
Like, these 3 matches, is it like it's Makabe, Nakamura, and Okada Tanahashi? Is that it, or is there another match in there?
So it's Makabe Shibata, then Nakamura, other dude, and then Tanahashi Okada.
Alright, this is like the best fucking 3 matches of any card I've seen.
It's like, it was fucking... I love this match, because this was, like, fucking beating the fuck out of each other from start to finish.
You could tell Makabe was so angry that Shibata left, so he's like, "Fuck you, motherfucker!"
I'm surprised he didn't swear at him at all. It was, like, so weird. He probably said it in Japanese, but we just didn't understand it.
You missed your shot.
You missed it.
You fucked up.
Donnie, get the fuck out. Anyway, yeah, I love this match. It gets a 5. It should have had more time, though. 8 minutes and 30 seconds is
I don't
not
think
enough.
it needed much more time. They were just beating the shit out of each other.
I know, but I want to see them do it for longer.
And they were doing it for nothing.
They were doing it for 8 minutes? What the fuck is this?
For 8 minutes and no title.
Yeah, no. Imagine if this was for the never openweight title.
They would beat the shit out of
Concussions all around.
And you get a stroke. And you get a stroke.
And you start having a seizure, and you get a fucking colonic
erection?
blood clot in you. Erection. I mean, I had an erection watching this, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a full chub.
This gets a 5. Fucking
Yeah, it's a
dope.
fucking 5. Straight
Fucking
hard
dope.
5.
Alright, this next match, Nakamura versus, I'm gonna try this, Kazushi Sakuraba.
The other guy.
The other dude, the MMA dude.
This match was better than I thought it would.
I thought it was okay. I thought it was a great MMA style match.
Like, I thought it was gonna be like, okay, Nakamura just, I thought it was gonna be like the Kawada match where it happens, and then it's not happening anymore. Nah, fam, they were kicking the shit out of each other.
It was a very hard style match. I did like that. I find myself harder. It's hard for me to like slow paced matches, but I can still appreciate it. I thought it was pretty good.
This match, it was like, in some ways, it was like the Shibata and Makabe match with the hard, like the stiffness. But in some ways, it was not as fast paced as the Shibata and
It
Makabe
was a
match.
lot slower, yeah. It was
Yeah,
very
but there
MMA
was,
style. It was very methodical. It was a breathing match. It was to give the fans a breather before the main event.
yeah, but I genuinely thought that Nakamura got knocked out at one point.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. Like the knee strike to the head.
That knee strike.
Yeah, that knee strike. Fucking hell, that was stiff. I was looking at him like, oh shit. Is
He
he
went down
concussed?
hard as fuck. Yeah, he was knocked out legit.
It's like. Oh. He looked like he was about to die.
And then like Nakamura just got up, Bomai done.
Yeah. They used the triangle choke a lot. That was weird.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like
Speaking
that.
of the Bomai, I always want to call it the Kinshasa. I don't know why.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same move.
Yeah,
But
but I guess Kinshasa is easier to say than Bomai.
Bomai, yeah. It's way easier.
Yeah.
Bomai! And
Wait, that's not
Kinshasa's
good. I
catching
give it
up.
4.
Yeah, 4. I think I agree on a 4. Yeah, so that was hey, that's pretty good.
Hey. Pretty.
Then there's this match.
Alright, so I think it was like the second podcast where you told me that was the iDubbbz reference, and I said I didn't watch them.
Yeah.
I now watch iDubbbz.
Yes! Conversion!
I saw the content cop on Rice Gum, and I was like, new favorite YouTuber.
Like, subscribe, watch all the videos.
Comment, I love you.
Yeah. He's a great YouTuber. If you aren't watching iDubbbz, go check him out. Why the fuck am I promoting him? He has like 4 million subs.
And also, in no way would he ever watch this show.
No way. Let's talk about this match. The match that everyone says this is one of the best feuds of all time, and I'm gonna get yelled at for this. Tanahashi versus Okada. Yeah.
Go on.
No, do you want me to? I think I'll say my opinion. You can say yours first.
No, you go. I want to hear this. I
All
don't
right.
disagree.
All right. You're gonna get really mad at me, but I'm giving this match a 4.
No! Ah! Ah!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let me explain. Let me explain.
I disagree.
I know you do. Let me explain. This match, they had so many points where they were just locking up and just locking up, and it's just we don't need that much locking up. I
threw my mop and my broom at the same time.
They lock up so much. It's just like do something, suplex each other or something. And yeah, in the last,
it's kind of like the definition of the Japanese style, where like it's like locking up for 30% of the match, like even like 50% of the match.
Dude, it was for 15 minutes of the match. I was sitting there going,
they're just locking up.
Are you guys gonna do something?
Then
are you guys gonna do something?
Finish your move. Finish your move.
I was like, I love it. I was like, Fujiwara. I'm like, this is the fucking most boring thing I've ever seen. Fucking do something.
It's very much. Oh god, remember when I was like, we should watch All Japan matches?
Yeah.
It's worse there.
Oh god.
It's like locking up. It starts off heavy, then like for 90% of the match, it's fucking nothing.
God
until
damn it.
You get to the finish.
Like, if I want to watch people lock up for like 3 hours, I'll just go watch MMA. That's what they do.
Yeah.
It's like the match. Yeah, towards the second half of the match is really, really good. It's great.
That's when shit picks up.
But the first half, I was bored. I didn't think it was that good. I think Meltzer overhyped this match. I know Okada's the greatest wrestler right now, but back then, he's obviously still trying to find his craft.
He's still very much green, even though he was better than the year before.
I mean, we're saying green. He is of course, he's definitely a great wrestler, but you know, I think we all know what we mean by that.
I think he was maybe kind of flustered because this was his first Wrestle Kingdom main event.
Yeah, it was probably he was very nervous and it was slow and boring.
I think this match is more significant to the feud and the characters than it was a good match. Because I thought it was a really good match.
I think so. I think it is.
To me, it's the match of the night, but that's just me being biased.
I disagree. I like watching Makabe and Shibata beat the fuck out of each other.
Yeah, but I think like the story for this match, because I get hard for stories.
I get hard from people beating each other up.
Yeah, see, that's why. Wait a
That's where we
minute.
differ.
You just watch two people fight in the street, and you just hear like jacking off noises. Fuck.
Continue.
Anyway, but like, if you look how the story of this match, it's like this kind of starts the Wrestle Kingdom trilogy, which slowly gets better with each match.
Yeah.
And like this is where you get to you start the point like, okay, well, Tanahashi, obviously, like Okada can beat Tanahashi in other places like Invasion Attack, whatever. Like G1.
Yeah, Okada
Not
can.
even that. I don't think they
Yeah.
did that first, but it was like he can beat Tanahashi everywhere except Wrestle Kingdom. So that's a totally different arc that he has to get through now, and it starts here.
It's a decent match, but yeah, I'm giving it a 4.
I give it a 4 too.
Yeah, it's not that great, but
Even though I threw my mop and broom.
yeah. All right, that's the end of the show. So overall,
No, young sir. Match of the week.
no, we got no. I mean, we have to. That's the end of the Wrestle Kingdom show. We're just gonna
Oh,
we gotta give it an overall grade.
The end of the show.
No. We're not done with the podcast yet. We got a solid little amount of time. So what would you rate the show overall?
I'd give it a strong 3 to a light 4.
I think it sits right in the middle of 4. I think it's a very hey, that's pretty good, but it's not great. It's not great.
It's more like it fades out, so it's like, hey, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not great. It's decent. So yeah. Tune in next week when we review Wrestle Kingdom 8.
Wrestle Kingdom 8.
Yeah.
Even more progression in the story. We were
You guys know what happens here. It's the time that Naito got snubbed.
Fan vote.
Fan vote. Ooh, wait. God, dude, I'm happy. I'm just looking at the card right now. Goto versus Shibata.
Oh, I got hard.
Oh,
I think I just came. I need to change my clothes.
All right, match of the week. Do you want to go first, or do you want to do mine first?
I think we did mine first, so you go first this time.
All right, so my match of the week is Jushin Thunder Liger versus Tyler Breeze from NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 1. Now, this match is not the great in terms of match quality. I will admit that.
It's mostly just Tyler Breeze getting bitched out by Jushin Thunder Liger.
Yes. I agree with that. We can look at it. It's a decent match. Liger wins the Liger Bomb, and after a fucking bunch of shit, and he doesn't even do his pose. Does he do his pose?
I don't know.
Do you do his pose? I can't even remember.
Is the pose like the Hulkamania pose that he used to do?
It's like the one where he puts like he flexes one arm and then straightens one out and like points at it.
He did that.
Oh, did he? Okay. I don't remember it very well. And yeah, it was a decent match. I give it a 4 or a 3. 3, probably. 3. It was a nice.
Why is it important?
It's very important because, all right, what's the biggest? All right, if I asked you right now, in terms of international success and the international popularity, which is the biggest match at Wrestle Kingdom 12?
Wrestle Kingdom 12. That would probably be of international match.
International, yeah.
It'd be Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega.
Why?
Because why are you putting me on the spot? This is your match of the week, anyway.
I know.
It's the first time that somebody. I don't know. Fuck you.
Is it the first time though?
No, I don't.
All right. I'll explain.
I'm not good under pressure.
Let me explain. Okay, so if everyone recalls, this is 2014. New Japan WWE hadn't worked together for what, like 30 years?
It's 15.
15? Like, it's been fucking ages. Oh no, you mean it's
like
2015?
20 years.
Oh yeah, it's been 20 years. It's been fucking long ass time. This match marks the beginning of a new relationship between the two companies. Yes, you could say it gets canceled out when they steal Styles, Gallows, and Anderson, and then who else? Nakamura. Right, of course. Sorry.
Devitt, firstly.
I mean, they got Devitt before that though. So yeah.
That was kind of the start of it.
That was the start of it. But then again, this happened like at the same year Devitt was around, right? So.
It was the summer of 2015. Because I remember.
Yeah, so they already had Devitt at this point.
In the house I'm in now.
Yeah, so they had Devitt at this point. So yeah. What was it 2015 though? No, was it? I thought it was 2014.
It was 2015.
Hold on.
It was the same. It was the same night as Bailey versus Sasha.
Was it?
Yeah, take over Brooklyn.
Taylor Brooklyn won.
Yeah, 15. Because 2 was the next year at 16.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know. I thought for some reason I thought Brock versus Cena was after this. Was the night after this, but I guess it was Taker versus Brock.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't remember 2015. All I remember was Seth Rollins' title reign.
Yeah, 2015 was very forgettable.
Yeah. So this match is very important because it marks the first time in over 20 years that WWE and New Japan have worked together in a match. You think about it.
Having Tyler Breeze lose or technically job out is kind of like we're sorry for all the talent you've given us, and we've like ruined them for a mainstream audience.
I mean, it didn't ruin all of them. There's a fair few that they have been kept strong. Like Styles, for example, they haven't fucking ruined him.
No,
He's
like,
fucking
I'm talking
doing
about before this, like when it was Taka Michinoku and like.
Oh right,
like
yeah. I know what you mean. I know.
Like, they came to WWE and were like jokes, pretty much.
Yeah. So this is like the apology, and it marks the connection. And I think, if we look at it, maybe this could mean Omega versus Jericho could be a trilogy.
I think it should go like we did, like go across different companies and different pay-per-views.
Yeah, that's one of my reasonings why. I think it could go over New Japan and WWE, and then they could do like a joint pay-per-view. Imagine if in 2018 we got a New Japan versus WWE pay-per-view. Okada versus Roman Reigns, Cena versus Tanahashi.
Okay, no Okada, no Roman Reigns.
Well, we kind of have to do that match, though. If you're gonna do a WWE versus pay-per-view, then that's one of the big matches you have to do because A, they're both the fucking new faces of the company, and B, they're two of the most popular wrestlers in the world right now.
You know who's going over in that match?
Depends who's booking it.
Ooh ah.
Hey, if Vince isn't booking it, then you know Okada could go over.
Roman Reigns isn't going down to a Rainmaker, even though everyone else has gone down to a Rainmaker.
Yeah, we'll go to the 3 Rainmakers.
Isn't like the Omega amount of Rainmakers was like 17 of them?
I mean, he could already he go down to that $1 million dream block he started putting in. That new submission he's debuted recently. It's weird.
Yes.
Yeah, he debuted it in World Tag League. In the World Tag League tours, he's been using it apparently.
Yeah, it kind of fits in $1 million dream. Haha.
Haha, yeah, it's like a
So my match of the week.
Oh, yeah, this thing.
So I had 16 different matches of the week, but I finally decided on one. Because with my dear brother FD here, with his significant matches, I tried to find one equally as significant. I can't say it. So, at first I was going to do Brian Pillman versus Jushin Thunder Liger, because it was the first match in Nitro history.
Right.
But then I watched an HBK documentary, and I found one.
You convert to a Christian and then found an HBK match.
Yes. I wore his Philippians 2:16 or some shit shirt from Wrestle Kingdom. Not from
I don't even know.
SummerSlam 02.
So Wrestle Kingdom. Wrestle
Kingdom 02.
Wrestle Kingdom 02, yeah.
You remember? So, it was Stone Cold versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 14.
Yeah.
Why did I pick this match? Because it's the beginning of the Austin era.
Wait, I didn't rate. Oh, no, I said 3. Never mind. I did. Never mind. Keep going.
It's the beginning of the Austin era in WWE. Like, he had great matches with Bret Hart and like over the Intercontinental Championship. But this is the first time where they really put the rocket up his ass and were like, "All right, you're top guy now."
Yeah. About that. Everyone's gonna hate me now. I'm giving this match a 3.
I'm gonna find you. Okay.
It's like
Okay, we both picked matches that weren't necessarily good.
In ring wise, yeah.
But we picked matches that were significant.
Significance this gets like a 6. But in ring wise it's a 3.
This started one of the most successful periods in WWF history.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is like the launch of the Attitude Era.
And you can't deny that Shawn Michaels, with how terrible his back was and how bad his drug addiction and whatever shit is, he was wrestling pretty fucking hard.
Yeah, he was trying his best.
There was one
I
point where like
mean,
he had like taken so many bad bumps in the beginning of the match, like he couldn't bend down to like pick up Austin's leg or whatever, so he just started squatting.
yeah, he worked over the leg a little bit too much and didn't even do a figure four or anything. It was just like, yeah, okay, that
Well,
was
he
kind
also
of
like fuck he couldn't really because there was
yeah.
one part where like Austin like threw him into the turnbuckle, and not only did like the turnbuckle hit him right where his injury was, like the lower back, but then he also fell really hard on it.
Yeah, it was something.
And I don't know, was this a no DQ match? Because they were just
I
hitting
think
each
it
other with everything.
was because like so many people interfered, but then again, China and Triple H got kicked out.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
and
was weird.
Tyson,
And
fucking
Tyson,
Tyson,
Tyson
with
comes in.
his terrible crotch chop.
Yeah, that was awful. The finish felt rushed to me.
It was like, it was first. It was like, okay, now Michaels is tuning up the band. Then like Stone Cold.
Stone Cold, Stone Cold. It
But I
was
guess we're used to the New Japan style, where like it takes 13 finishers in one sequence to put somebody down.
no, it's not just that. It's the fact that it just kind of came out of nowhere. Like they were doing like really slow moves. Suddenly HBK goes for Sweet Chin Music, counters it. Austin goes for Stunner, counters it. Goes for Sweet Chin Music again, counters it. Stunner. That's it. Done. Bye.
Yeah, Stunner.
That's it. And it's like that was really fast. Why?
I agree. So I'll also give this match a 3, maybe even a light 4. But I chose this match more for the significance of what it did.
It's a very
Not only
significant
for-
match.
Not only for what it did to WWF, but also kind of like the wrestling world.
Indeed. I think we're gonna have to pick better matches though next week because
Yeah.
I can't watch anymore.
Fuck significance.
Fuck that shit. You know what next week is? It's fucking Young Bucks. It's Ladder War 6.
Yeah. So now the problem is, what do we cover now?
Well,
We're finished
well.
with World Tag League. Now what do we do?
well, you see,
So
Yes,
I propose
please.
that we do the.
you're
I have an
forcing me to do
idea
this
for what
AJP.
No,
Do
what
stuff.
I want to do is, I want to do the JPW, but that would kind of those matches are long and somewhat boring. Like the matches,
How long
there are
exactly?
a lot of them are. There's two matches that I want to give you, and the story. All right, so Giant Baba was an amazing booker, like fucking genius. But
Yeah.
the matches, like there was one tag match, two actually, the same tag team, and they went to a draw 2 times
How long are these matches exactly?
for anywhere from like 30 minutes to 50 to even an hour.
Yeah.
So I have an idea that instead of doing that, because I know you're a big Progress fan.
Oh fuck yeah, bro.
I'm gonna do the Jimmy Havoc storyline.
Okay. Well, the thing with that is, we have to pace ourselves with this because it's 18 chapters
Yeah.
and it's a lot of matches.
Chapter 2 to chapter what? 20? Even like 21?
20. Yeah. We're not gonna do the stuff after he loses the Progress World title, but we want to do all this stuff, his build up to his heel turn, to him winning the Progress title, to his feud with Ospreay, to him losing the world title. That's what we'll do.
So, should we
But
do that
also,
first?
we'll start with his rise to prominence in Progress.
Yeah.
But I will have some other sides we can do. We obviously have, of course, reviewing Wrestle Kingdoms. So what I'm suggesting is, as well, the Royal Rumble's coming up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So let's review some Rumble matches.
Yeah.
Not just Royal Rumble matches, though. No. You think I'm letting you off that easy?
We're watching the
No.
entire fucking pay-per-views.
No, we're not doing that. No. I'm not saying just Royal Rumble matches in WWE. I'm saying Rumble matches everywhere.
Fuck.
The Thunder Bastard in Progress.
Oh shit.
We got the New Japan
reviews.
Rumble.
No, not the New Japan Rumble.
Yes, the New Japan Rumble.
Please, I don't want to see cheese.
Yes, we're gonna do the one with John Owens.
Fuck you.
I mean, that's at Wrestle Kingdom 10. We have to
I
watch.
was being generous. I didn't want to watch 50-minute Japanese matches every week.
They're only
But
like 20
no.
minutes.
No. I'm talking about All Japan Pro Wrestling.
Oh, yeah. We're not doing those. Fuck that.
We're doing that eventually.
Eventually, when I finally lose my will to live, we'll do that.
Yeah. They're actually
We'll be
really
like,
good matches, but like some of them,
yeah.
it takes a while.
And if we run out of fucking Jimmy Havoc stuff, we'll go over the Ibushi Omega storyline and see if we can.
Yeah, that's one like what 3 pay-per-views maybe.
It's a few actually, because there's a lot of matches between them.
Oh, that's talking about Ishii.
No, Ibushi and Omega.
Ishii, Ibushi.
We can always do the Omega storyline, which is
Omega
even long.
storyline?
Everything from him winning, from him going from joining Bullet Club to his main event match against Okada at Wrestle Kingdom 11.
Why do you fucking hate me?
Why do you hate me?
Hey! I was being courteous.
Dude, it's 1 a.m. for me. What do you think?
This is your fault. Okay.
How is this my fault?
I was ready to do the podcast on Friday. You were like, I haven't seen Wrestle Kingdom. I need to watch it to review it.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Your fault. You didn't watch it earlier. You have a personal life, and that's your fault.
Yeah, man, I have to fucking go out drinking with my friends. I'm sorry.
Your fault. I have one friend, and they don't give a fuck about what I watch. So, haha, fuck you. Watch pay-per-views with me.
Suck my nuts, bitch.
I would rather not do that currently.
Because I'm underage and you will be arrested if you do.
Yeah.
By the way,
I'll wait. That's why I said currently. I'll wait till you're 18.
like a year. Actually, that's a few months.
I'll wait.
Shit.
This got weird, so that might be where we want to wrap up.
Oh no. I've got a little bit more to add on to this because you know what? I'm awake now, so yeah.
Oh shit.
Like I said, let's book a WWE versus New Japan pay-per-view quickly.
Quickly?
Quickly.
You
All right.
like a week?
Nope. Do it right now.
Fuck.
All right. Okay. Okay. Omega versus Jericho.
That's already. Do I have to book who's winning?
No, just the matches. Just the matches.
Omega versus Jericho. Okay, so Omega versus Jericho. The first match,
Yep.
Wrestle Kingdom, Omega wins. Because obviously.
And then
The
WrestleMania,
second
Jericho
match,
wins.
Jericho wins. It's not for the title, I don't think, because they wouldn't.
It's
I
for the
don't
title at WK. Don't think it'd be at
New
Mania.
Japan wouldn't let their championship, like, lose somewhere else.
Yeah, obviously.
Unless they're booking the match, then fuck, go ahead.
Yeah.
So, Jericho
alright.
wins at WrestleMania.
And then they have a rubber match at this fucking pay-per-view.
This terrible fucking pay-per-view.
Shut up. Okay. Who's Okada versus?
Okada, I don't. Seth Rollins. I want to see Okada versus Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins. Okay. All
Good
right.
match. Don't lie to yourself.
All right. Tanahashi versus Cena.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. How about Neville?
We have to have an AJ Styles match in there.
Oh yeah, AJ Styles versus who?
You know what? Take out Seth Rollins. Hold up. All right. Okada
AJ
versus
Styles is
Seth Rollins
WWE.
versus AJ Styles. 3-way.
For what? The IWGP Heavyweight title?
I don't even care. Just have a random match.
Okay. All right. Fucking who else? Young Bucks. Who are they facing?
Young Bucks will face the Usos.
Okay.
And then KES or whoever's champions after Wrestle Kingdom will face Sheamus and Cesaro.
Okay. KS versus Sheamus and Cesaro. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what about fucking Naito?
Naito will face shit.
Shit. Okay. Naito versus shit. Okay. Alright.
Hey, I didn't say Roman Reigns. Audience laughter.
You're fine.
Anyway, Naito versus. God damn it. Do we have him face a mid card champion? Because he might be the
Miz?
champion after Wrestle Kingdom. Okay. How about this? Naito versus Seth Rollins. Okada
What?
versus AJ Styles.
Okay, okay, okay. I can do that. I can do that. Okay. Who's Roman Reigns facing? Because you know he's on this card.
Uh, Roman Reigns versus Ishii.
Oh my god. Do you want Roman Reigns to die?
Maybe.
Kota Ibushi.
Kota Ibushi is facing somebody from the cruiserweights. No, actually, oh, hold up. Whoever wins the junior heavyweight championship at Wrestle Kingdom will face the whoever's junior heavyweight. I mean, cruiserweight champion after WrestleMania. So that's just
Okay,
right now,
so junior
let's
heavyweight
say
champ.
it's fucking Marty Scurll versus Enzo Amore. Whatever.
That would be a fucking awful match. I'm sorry. I love Marty and all, but no. No. Even he can't help Amore.
You know, this would be a lot better if I had a week to book, like, the next podcast to book this.
This is just on the fly. We can do this again next week if you want.
Yeah, we'll have more time.
Yeah. But we're just doing this on the fly for now.
Alright.
Alright, Dean Ambrose, who's he facing?
Dean Ambrose. He'll face... I don't know, who's a crazy oh no, he'll face... Lizuka.
Suzuki.
No, Lizuka.
Why Lazuka?
Because he's crazy.
Who's Suzuki facing
Suzuki
then?
Suzuki would murder Dean Ambrose.
Exactly.
Alright, fuck it. Suzuki.
Yeah. Who's Yanu?
Everything was perfect though, because he's crazy.
Who's Yanu facing?
Who?
Yanu. Your favorite wrestler.
I want Yano to be in a handicap match between the Fashion Files.
That is the greatest thing you've ever said.
Thank you.
Breezango versus Toriano. Oh my god.
And Tyler Breeze versus Toriano.
What? What did you just say?
Handicap match.
Breezango.
Yeah, Breezango. Oh, that's it, Fandango.
Breezango and Tyler Breeze. Yeah.
Listen, you don't speak up very clearly, my boy.
I said Breezango pretty clearly.
I know the next match.
Alright, just give me a random one more match. We got one more match on the card. We'll be putting in.
Oh no. We have the. So I kind of want whoever's the Never Six-Man Championships to face against the New Day.
Okay, so we'll go Lij versus New Day.
Lij, New Day.
Lij versus New Day.
And Bad Luck Fale versus Big Show.
I don't know if that'd be good or not.
It doesn't matter. They're both big bullies.
Well, why don't we just do Bad Luck Fale versus Strowman?
Shut your fucking mouth.
No.
That would be better though.
Alright, so Strowman versus Fale?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. I think that's enough. Alright, so for the card we have Omega versus Chris Jericho. Okada versus Styles. Tanahashi versus Cena. Young Bucks versus Usos. KES versus Sheamus and Cesaro. Naito versus Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns versus Tomohiro Ishii. Marty Scurll versus Enzo Amore. Dean Ambrose versus Minoru Suzuki. Toriano versus Breezango. Los Ingobernables de Japón versus New Day. And Bad Luck Fale versus Braun Strowman.
And Triple H versus Nagata.
Oh wait, we have two match suggestions. Joe says Lazuka versus Bob Backlund, and Bart says Cena versus Orton. No. No.
Hold up, we forgot Brock Lesnar.
Oh fuck, who's he facing?
I actually kind of want to see.
Fuck it, you know what? Brock Lesnar versus Suzuki. Let's see who kills
Nakamura. We didn't put him
on. No. Brock Lesnar versus Suzuki. Let's see who kills who first.
Yeah, we forgot about Nakamura and first of all, we forgot about Nakamura. We forgot about Finn Balor. We forgot about
Dude, we forgot Nakamura, Balor, Orton, Miz. Fucking, there's so many guys we forgot. Who cares?
We forgot about the club.
Dude, you know what? We will book this next week on the fly after we prepare this together and put everything together. We do all the booking and shit and do some dream booking and fucking You try to fucking molest me like you always do, but yeah.
Hold
Yeah.
up. As soon as like this podcast is over, I'm getting out a pen and a paper. I'm booking this shit.
We will come. Joe, that's the worst fucking idea I've ever seen.
What is it?
Tai Chi versus Miz.
Stop acting like that's not the greatest match of all time.
On that note,
Hold up, wait 1 second.
oh god damn it.
Dean Ambrose versus Hiromu Takahashi.
Actually, yeah. That'd be fucking sick.
It'd be Suzuki versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, have them fucking try to see who dies. Put them in a cage of death. Barbed wire death
Put them in
match.
a Hell in a Cell kennel from hell, whatever.
Hell in a Cell, but the cage is made of barbed wire.
Yeah.
And the ring is made of barbed
It
wire.
just has words that say "fuck you" on it.
And they have literal like fucking knives and shit in there. No gloves, no elbow
Stabbing
pads.
the shit out of each other.
No gloves, no elbow pads, no boots, no gear. Just them in their fucking underwear with a bunch of fucking weapons trying to see who kills who first.
Naked, just fighting each other.
An old Japanese man versus Brock Lesnar.
An old Japanese man who's probably tougher than Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. I think that's it. Is that it? Are we good to go? All right. Well, thank you all for listening. We'll see you guys next week when we actually book WWE versus NJPW. We start our work on the Progress storyline. We'll talk about stuff happening at Wrestle Kingdom if anything else gets announced, and we'll talk about Wrestle Kingdom 8.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yay.
Are we switch? I have one question now. Are we switching to Monday or are we going to Friday? Are we staying on